when time comes, we're in the best position to answer these questions. No one does it, or maybe there are people who do, but they're not too publicly. So let's have the first mover's advantage. As in when we decide something creative, we must also reap the benefits out of it. So we're on page 2 because I think I've discussed page 1 with almost everyone. So the first question here is, what's your favorite color? And we have 3 participants, Prakash, Mayank, and Sonu. So let's start with Prakash. Prakash, what's your favorite color?
I consider green to be my favorite color because it encourages me to move on and never stop.
Green. Oh, that's a perfect message. Um, should we really have a favorite color? Is that not bias?
I believe that's opinionated. If
Uh-huh,
someone likes any color or presented to be
uh-huh.
in any color, I believe that is person's personal choice, and it is
Uh-huh.
definitely opinionated, biased or unbiased.
Right. But it can also lead us to being superstitious, when we don't find something that is green, it might make us nervous at times, right? Do you think you agree with me here?
Well, I do not agree with you at this point of time because I think having a favorite color does not means luck is coming with you. It is just to keep you motivated and going on. That's it.
Uh-huh. Okay. And Sonu, what's your favorite color?
So I like blue, as in I won't say that is mine, the favorite color, but I really like, the vibe whenever I see blue color around. So
Mhm.
basically,
And why is that so?
yeah, so that for me, it is moreover, you can say that, eye candy, you can say the right word, to be very honest. So I feel I don't tend to, wear a lot of blue colors though. I enjoy, trying out different colors as well. But whenever I see, options and some different sort of patterns or availability or varieties, but it is, if in case is available in blue, that it tends to appeal me, you can say that. Right.
You mean tends to appeal to me, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right. Um, Chaya, do you have a favorite color?
I like all the bright colors like orange,
Mhm,
yellow, blue. I mean,
mhm.
uh, I like bright colors. I mean, not just one particular color. I like all the bright
Gee.
colors.
Is there any specific reasons for your fondness for bright colors?
I mean, I feel like bright color is like a happy colors. So I prefer bright colors.
Okay. We've got Aditya and Mayank as well. Would you like to share your favorite color?
Yes, sir. My favorite color is black because I love to wear black in clothing. It
Uh-huh.
look good. It looks good at me. And if I have to buy some accessories, so from many of the choices, I always search for black only over there.
Okay. Aditya, hi, how are you doing today?
Hey,
Are you
I'm
are you
doing
feeling
great.
better?
Yeah, yeah. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So Aditya, we just started. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue, as what I believe is blue goes well with my skin tone, to be very honest.
Uh-huh.
And also, if I see my house for my house decoration, I would prefer there are means multiple colors, and I would prefer white as it creates a peaceful vibe for my room. So my
Uh-huh.
preferences varies for like different purposes. So if I
Right.
go through, for example, if I choose clothes, I tend to go for blue. And if I talk about my house decorations, I would prefer white.
I believe blue and blue are
Blue and
not
white.
really great combinations, right? Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Right. For the next question, I'm going to ask Chaya because she's got more than one favorite. Chaya, do you like the same colors now as you did when you were younger?
No, when I was
Young.
young, I used to like black and blue color more, but now I'm into like bright colors.
Okay. And why is that why is there a change?
I don't know. I mean, color is like there was a time I used to like black, then I started like green, then orange. I mean, it's like that. So it's not that I have a one particular throughout the time. So it's keep on changing.
Okay. What about the others? Is there anyone who thinks his or her preferences have changed with time?
Mine have.
Okay. So what was it before?
I think the reason to choose a favorite color is because you want or your thought process is stick to something. So, for an
Mhm,
instance, if you're looking for something sophisticated, or you're going to a place where
mhm,
people are really very sophisticated, you tend to wear pastel colors. And if you are in living in that sort of environment, then you think that way and you start changing your thought process. If
right,
you are a very happy going person, you would be attracted to bright colors because that gives you that gives you the sense of happiness.
right. Your knowledge about makes me believe I'm colorblind. I have no idea about colors. But then we'll move on. When you look at a man wearing a pink shirt, you must have seen a lot of people making comments, right? That's not a guy's color, correct?
Right.
What can we learn about a person from the colors they like? Anybody? Your opinion?
What can you learn about a person from the colors they like?
So
So,
you've got to speak up a little bit.
yes, Avinash. So I'll take a lead. So it actually kind of give us certain
Mhm,
a message, you can say, that how and what type of person that uh, can be whom actually we are having a conversation. It like the way Chaya and just now Prakash has conveyed that bright colors tends to be give us a message that the person whosoever is wearing it can be they must be in a happy zone or something like that. But I don't to be very honest, I am not that spiritual, and neither I believe in that phenomena. But that do give us a message. That doesn't mean that if someone is wearing non-bright colors, so they are not tend to be kind of a happy person, you can say that. But it definitely give us a some vibe, whenever we see people around us wearing different colors.
I do agree with you. Any other point based on the same question?
So we could also guess that it depends on their mood, what their mood is. For example, when they wear white, they usually feel peaceful or calm. And also sometimes find out if the person is religious or not. because religious people oftenly wear special colors on certain days. So for
I think
me,
saffron is a political color more than a religious color now. No?
yes.
Right.
uh, right, but then yes, religions have their own um, representative colors as well. I've seen a lot of white in churches, at churches, and I've seen a lot of um, yellow, orange clothes at temples. At I'm not certain what it is at mosques. I've been to mosques, but I've not seen specific colors though. Um, but yes, I'm sure there must be specific colors at different places. Yes, I agree with you. Do any colors have a special meaning in your culture? I guess we have common cultures, but then traditions might still be different. Um, so for any of you, do you think there's any color that has a special meaning in your culture? I'll give you an
I,
example.
I
In
believe
in
for,
weddings, sorry,
I'm so
continue.
sorry. Please, yeah, I was about to say the same. In wedding, every girl, every bridal is wearing red
Right.
at her own wedding. Yeah,
And you go to Christian weddings, it turns white, correct?
turns white. That's right.
Right. And at weddings, in my area, the kind of weddings I've attended, uh, in fact, in my own wedding, I was asked uh, to make sure that I do not wear anything black.
Black, right, right. In mine culture too, same.
Right. So, you know, I hope you're getting a lot of points from various cultures. Are there, in some religions, at the time of death, you wear white, at the time of death, you wear black, right? Um, all the ornaments have to be taken off if you've been widowed. Um, so flashy colors are out, gold, really, silver. So I think we can forward a lot of points as far as special meanings for colors in our cultures are concerned. Let's take a look at part two. Now remember, there is something we'll do about part two on a daily basis. When we discuss part two today, you will pick up part two personally as well and send me a recording for 2 minutes, okay, about your views, or you could just straight away say, you could send the answers to the cue card in a separate recording in the group itself, so that a lot of people get to understand your views as well and get some points from your views as well. It's not a competition really. There's more than one seat in Canada, in Australia, and so many other countries. So we can work as a group as well and then succeed, right? So the topic is, describe a song or a piece of music you like, and you should say what the song or music is, what kind of song or music it is, where you first heard it, and explain why you like it. Um, any one person?
Do you want us to record it and send it to you, or do you want us to discuss it right now?
It is being recorded at the moment. We'll get a basic idea right now, and for homework, for a task, we will pick this question and answer this question separately and send me the recording. Take it out.
Okay.
At this moment, we'll just broadly discuss it. So describe a song or a piece of music you like. Let's pick up someone who's not been speaking for a while. Mayank?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to comment? This session is for such a short time that we cannot have dead air in between, correct? So if Mike is not talking, let's ask Aditya. Aditya, what are your points? Um, would you like to
Mm.
talk about a music or a song that you like?
So for me, music is good for our souls, and so like everybody else, I also like to listen to different kind of musics depending on my mood or situation. So if I talk about today itself, I would like to talk about a piece of music which I wish that I could listen, means always. So the music which I like is the Bollywood music, and
Uh-huh.
my favorite, there is a one Hollywood song as well. The name of the song is The Hero,
Uh-huh.
which is my favorite song. So
What kind of song is it?
It would be really great if Adi can sing, a couple of lines.
That could help us,
Absolutely.
maybe relate to it. So let's get to know Aditya the singer.
I'm so sorry. Actually, my voice, I was not able to speak. So I actually like the song that is Hero. That the song name is Let Me Be Your Hero. Can you like?
Wow, Adi, I really love this song. Please go ahead.
It is sung by Enrique.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that
I'm
song.
not a
I
good I'm not
love
a
that
good singer,
song.
but I like this song. Like, would you dance if I ask you to dance?
Right, right. That's a romantic song.
Yeah,
One. Um, this song is present in its Spanish version as well, I guess.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Um,
that's
and I think the music is pretty catchy, entertaining, and his voice itself is great. And the music videos he releases has actors who are amazing. His songs have a storyline, correct? So it's easy to connect with songs by Enrique.
And even the video is, a lot of songs I've seen Enrique's videos also, you can say mesmerizing. Very nice. It goes with the letter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this was about a fight where he's beaten up and he keeps singing this song. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
that's right.
Right, right. When and where did you first hear this song? I was in school when this song was released. It was a long time ago. Anyone else? Any favorite song that you have?
So, okay, let me go ahead with this. I like to listen old songs, especially Bollywood, and it is quite satisfying, peaceful to my mind. I
Mhm.
um, I hear those songs whenever I feel low or whenever I am feeling to hear to music or in my leisure time.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Prakash. Anyone else? Would you like to talk about your favorite song or piece of music? So this is your task. You have to answer this question. Describe a song or a piece of music you like. These are the guidelines you should follow in order to help you build on a speech for 2 minutes. You speak about what the song or music is. Okay. You could talk about the storyline. Um, you could talk about the kind of song or music, when you understand genres, you'd be able, it's pop music, yes, correct. Um, where you first heard it, when you first heard it. And once again, we build a story and explain why you like it. You talk, you give your opinion. And I'm sure you'll be able to speak for a minute and a half to 2 minutes, which is going to be the perfect time for a speech. I think we've moved towards the end of this session, but then I would like you to take a look at these questions. What kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture? I'm sure we'll be able to build an answer for this, right? Remember, I'm trying my best to plan 2 speaking tests at least in a week, uh, but then somehow I've not been able to organize it. I'll completely blame myself for this, but then when a speaking test is assigned, and you do not get a call from me or from Abhishek sir or from any of our assessors, all you need to do is give us a call, right? If even if we forget, I'm sure you will have that point in your mind that the test is yours, right? So if you
Right.
miss it, give us a call back, okay, at a time that is decided. We'll leave it here. I'm keeping these questions from part 3 on the screen. Today we took a little time. Tomorrow will be more sorted. And I guess within 3 or 4 days, we'll be able to build the perfect answers with a lot of ideas for each question in just 30 minutes, right? I've named the session Let's Talk because that's the objective of the session. We must talk, all right? So if you're joining this session, try to speak. We are counting your errors and we'll talk about your errors as well. Bright
Mm-hmm.
color is a happy colors is incorrect. Chaya, bright color is a happy color is correct. Hannah, Aditya said it looks good at me. It should be it looks good on me. And it's not it's keep on changing, Mayank. It keeps on changing. I think it wasn't Mayank who said it. Sonu, you said I'll take a lead. You should say I'll take the lead. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, uh, I think it was Sonu who said whom we are actually in a conversation. The word with was missing, so you just need to add with. Most people make mistakes with who versus whom. Your sentence is perfect. To be very honest, the best way to show that you're very honest is to not say that, say to be very honest. Hannah, these are fillers, just like and they take
Right.
space. The readers, the listeners understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're using it only once in a while, maybe once or twice in 15 minutes, it's perfect. But if you think you're overusing it, you might as well want to find out more fillers. All right. I believe, I trust, in
Yes.
my opinion, I feel, I think. Someone wearing bright colors does not have to be inherently happy all the time. I think this was Sonu's answer. Beautiful sentence. I've added the word inherently just for your vocab. Inherently means from within.
Yes.
Prakash, I like to listen to old songs. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And whenever I'm feeling to hear, whenever I want to hear, you don't hear music, you listen to music. So whenever I want to listen to music in my leisure time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I want to listen to music in my leisure time. I believe
Okay.
we had a fruitful session, but then I'm sorry we couldn't complete it. I'd like to try my best to complete this, each test within the stipulated 30 minutes.
So in
And I
the,
think it'll take us about 3 or 4 sessions in order to reach
yeah, but
that kind of speed. Uh-huh.
that's right, Avinash. But I would suggest, like having a mandatory kind of this activity. I know it is mandatory now, but wherein we should at least try to build a sentence for a minute or, more than that. So I guess, that
Yes,
will
yes.
tend to, we will tend to think a lot of different vocabs and, we'll try to frame sentence. Just allow us 1 minute to think. before whenever we're gonna
Absolutely.
start or touch base the part 2 section.
Absolutely. I think that's a fair point. And that's why I'd like you to take this as a homework as well. For every page we discuss, part 2 will be discussed during the session, as well as will become homework for everyone. Hannah, that way we'll be able to organize our thoughts better after listening to other people's points of view. Hannah,
Right.
so if we were to add your idea and mine idea and my idea, I think we're working on a fantastic recipe for success. Great. I am pretty
Only last,
excited about
part
the next few sessions. G.
sorry, last thing to just reconfirm. Under this part 3 section, what
Uh-huh.
time limit we will get, like, as in part 2 we'll have a,
5 minutes.
okay, part 3 5 minutes.
5 minutes for part 3, 5 minutes for part 1, 2 plus 1 minute for part 3. So minimum 13 minutes. Let's say a 13-minute interview is definitely on the cards.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Is there any other question for today?
I have one question. Like you said, right? You said a minute ago that saying to be honest is just a filler and should not be used. To which I
Should
agree.
not be overused.
Right, should not be overused. But speaking, to be honest, does that not mean that the other times we were not honest?
Exactly. Uh, you mean other times? No, no, no.
Other times,
If you don't say honest, then I don't know, right?
right?
But if you say it, then I might as well believe. ये क्यों बोल रहा है, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
है ना? Other times the person did not mention it. Now you're mentioning it. And as a human, my first tendency is to doubt, not to believe.
Right.
है ना? You're an HR person. If you were to believe everybody, your company would be flooded with employees and you'll have no money to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
So you begin to doubt everything they say. That's why you ask more questions, don't you? You probe, you investigate, you do background verification, even after selecting the candidate, right?
Right.
It's just human nature to doubt more than believe. Otherwise, love at first sight would be a realistic thing. There'd be no fun in it.
Mm-hmm.
So using it is okay, but not overusing it. Okay.
Yeah, understandable.
A couple of you knows, a couple of, to be honest, a couple of, in my opinion, I think, I believe, and your work is done.
Mm-hmm. Great, then I
All
think we are
right.
good.
Right. Prakash, it was a lovely session. Thank you so much, all of you, for attending. There were a total of 7 participants initially, including me. A couple of them have walked out. No, no, just one person has walked out. Aditya, he's got a meeting with a client. But I'm sure we'll have more attendance. If you think there are friends you'd like to bring along, those friends don't even need to prepare for the IELTS. They could be just friends who are great speakers, bring them along and we'll have discussions with them as well. Okay.
Sure, sure. Avinash. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Thank you.
Please take care.
Good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.